In 2015, a wealthy university professor worth millions shockingly used a yoga ball to take the lives of his wife and daughter. He thought he could get away with it unnoticed, but a single comment from a colleague exposed his true nature. Hi, I'm Shao Kahn, and today I'm diving into the sensational Hong Kong yoga ball murder case. On May 22, 2015, a passerby noticed a mini sedan parked near a bus stop with two women seemingly asleep inside. In Hong Kong, napping in a car with the AC on is common, so he didn't think much of it and went home. Later, during a run, he passed the same car again. The women hadn't moved, which struck him as odd. After his run, they were still there, unchanged. Sensing something was wrong, he called the police. Officers arrived, forced the car door open, and rushed the women to a hospital, only to discover they'd stopped breathing long before, killed by carbon monoxide poisoning. The victims were identified as Wong Siu Fan, 47, and her 16-year-old daughter, Lily. Police contacted the husband and father, Hui Kin San, a respected professor at the Chinese University of Hong Kong's medical school. At the scene, he broke down, sobbing over his daughter, but strangely avoided even glancing at his wife. As the saying goes, where there's something odd, there's trouble. With two deaths, the police launched an investigation. Hui's emotional collapse and prestigious title initially kept suspicion off him. They focused on the car, but tests showed it was in perfect condition. No mechanical issues could explain the carbon monoxide. So, where did it come from? After 6 months of dead ends, a breakthrough came. A deflated yoga ball was found in the back seat, its plug missing. When inflated, it leaked within 40 minutes. Tests confirmed it contained carbon monoxide, turning the case upside down. Who filled it? Was it the mother and daughter, or a calculated murder? The investigation shifted to carbon monoxide purchases. In Hong Kong, it's not tightly regulated, making it hard to trace, but persistence paid off. Attention fell on Chow Ho Kyu, Hui's assistant and fellow professor, who'd bought carbon monoxide a month before, claiming it was for Hu's animal rescue experiments. On May 20th, Hui had injected it into the yoga ball, saying a friend would test its concentration. Chow's testimony unmasked the killer. On May 12, 2016, nearly a year after the murders, Hui was arrested. The victims were his wife of many years and his own flesh and blood. Even a tiger doesn't eat its cubs, yet he killed them. Why? Hui, 53, a Malaysian-born associate professor and honorary doctor, had 4 children with his wife. Facing accusations, he insisted the carbon monoxide was for research, a claim backed by a prior purchase in 2014. Proof he'd planned this for 8 months. As a medical expert, he knew using a yoga ball to transport carbon monoxide was reckless, defying scientific norms. On the day of the incident, he never mentioned the yoga ball to police and later blamed his daughter, claiming she took it to kill herself and her mother, a laughable excuse. A search of Hui's home uncovered the yoga ball's plug in his study. With evidence and witnesses, his denials crumbled. The motive? His marriage to Wong was long dead. He was having an affair with Li Wingyi, his student and his daughter's classmate. The day before the murders, they'd spoken 4 times. Police suspected Li's involvement, but Hui took full blame, and she was released. In 2014, he'd sought a divorce, offering his wife only 1/6 of his wealth. She demanded half, and they stalled. Greed and his desire to be with Li drove him to murder, likely targeting his wife, with his daughter as collateral damage. Once a healer, Hui couldn't save his corrupt soul. In 2018, he was sentenced to life. In 4 years, he destroyed his life and left his 3 surviving children orphaned. If he'd stayed true to his roles, teacher, husband, father, his family might still be whole. Instead, temptation blinded him. There's no if only now. That's all for this video. See you next time.